What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh so amazing touch. And you guys, we are back for another episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, season 6. You guys, we got a lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to some of my guests for today. Back by popular demand, Asia. What's up, Asia?
Hey, y'all. Asia the Real. I'm throwing out my handles. TikTok, follow me. Instagram.
First of all, TikTok will be done by the time this come out.
It doesn't matter. TikTok.
Moving on, down beside you is my boy, Jude B. Jude B, what's up?
What up?
Are you happy to be back?
I guess.
Now, what people don't know is last time, the first episode, your wife was here. Mm-hmm. And she said some things. We may get into that, we may not, because this episode ain't even aired yet. But anyway, just know she was here. She came with that heat.
Oh.
Can you come with that heat?
Oh.
Nah. Guys, keep the house happy.
I'm so tired. And last but not least, my boy, Jay the Educator, back by popular demand, second time. What's up?
What's up? I'm happy to be here. Let's get it going.
Now, we know you had a long night. But you promised us. Why
you gotta talk about my night?
We got to. We got to, you know. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
My girl Asia gonna go ahead and take the first letter. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. It says, hey, guys, I have a roommate that has been my best friend for years. We decided not to renew our lease this time. She told me that she'll be moving out this summer. However, she just told me last week that she's moving next week, which is in like 5 days. She's been packing, and I noticed that some of the stuff she's packing is what we purchased together, and we split down the middle. I feel like she's moving funny. What should I do? Sincerely funny acting.
Be like Madea and split it down the middle.
You need to just
tell her.
Move. Get ready to move. Clearly she's getting ready. Why aren't you? You're writing letters. You need to be getting ready to move. That's what you should be doing.
I'll take a different approach.
Yes,
please. You need to move.
Right. No, my thing is, I think people fail at communication. If you can write to this podcast and communicate how you're feeling, you should take the time out to sit your person down and communicate. Maybe you guys say, all right, we bought this together. You can take these items, I take these items, and we call it even. But you sitting there harboring those emotions is just gonna equal something that is not gonna end well, and then you're gonna blame her when really you should just take accountability for communication.
That is Jay the Educator.
Person, what I do, I'm confronting with aggression.
See,
yeah. So you thought you were gonna take half the cups and take mine?
I'm moving.
I'm showing out.
I'm getting my things together.
Funny. And why you acting funny on my time? Now I'm finna act funny on your time.
The funniest thing she can do is move.
That'll
blow out the move first.
So wait, what are you trying to do to show out?
What you mean act up?
Why?
It's about respect at this
I'm
time.
pretty sure y'all live in an apartment complex.
It don't matter. It's about respect.
I'm gonna run down what's gonna happen.
Okay, very quickly.
So this apartment complex, you gonna show out. Something's gonna show up, which is the police.
Okay.
And once they come, you're gonna show out in prison, or not prison, my bad, jail, and they can just get the stuff that y'all both bought, and move out. By the time you get, released,
nah, he went a whole nother approach.
Right.
Just leave, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
By the time you get released,
because I'm seeking revenge. If I go to jail for the situation.
Right, I mean...
I'm coming out probably going back in. But see, I got bail money. I can do that.
I mean, do you remember...
I'm big dog, not little dog.
Next letter.
Puppy.
Okay. Me and my baby daddy have been kind of back in a relationship, but not completely. Okay. Yesterday, I reached out to him, but his son picked up the phone. And when I asked him where his dad was, he told me, we had my daddy's new girlfriend home. I'm so hurt because we've been playing house and all this. I feel so played. What should I do? Sincerely played the fool.
Why would you play house?
Because that's her baby daddy.
I'm going to be quiet.
Why are you going to be quiet on this one? Is this, you wrote this letter?
See, I almost cursed.
See, but you didn't. So you held yourself.
I did.
Okay.
I did. But no, I didn't write this letter. It's just that I don't want to have that conversation sitting up on a panel full of men.
No, I mean, I'll say the shit.
I feel like you really played the fool. I played the fool before. A lot of women have played the fool before. Now that you know, you need to go ahead and take accountability of playing that fool, and let's move on. And this is me talking to myself and the person who wrote the letter. So don't think I'm being biased here or just trying to get on you, but you know you played the fool. So let's move on.
How many kids does he have?
He don't say that in the letter.
He said his son reached his...
Yeah, I'm just saying. So
I mean, if he playing house with you,
right? I mean, he already got a baby. Must be outside of y'all. You talking about his son,
Yeah.
not your son, not my son. I get what you're saying.
yeah. So if he playing house with you, he playing house with somebody else.
Yeah, I land at the same place. People are giving themselves, people are allowing other people too much access to them. How are you kinda in a relationship when you are kinda doing things more than likely is not what you're thinking that is happening? Like, just communicate, be clear with what you are expecting, and move forward. You playing house in your head by yourself.
And come on, I was just about to get ready to say it because baby, I did it. So I'm telling you now,
But let me
that's what
ask
you
you a
doing.
question.
Getting bust down on me, y'all in a relationship.
What's wrong with playing house? Because it feels good. So why would I want to stop something that feels good?
Apparently
It
it does.
obviously it
Apparently,
doesn't.
it doesn't feel good because she writing into a show
Look.
complaining about it to us.
See,
When
hold
she
on.
needs
These
to
are not
be-
complaints. These are people expressing their feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys.
She's
She's
expressing-
writing into a show expressing to the wrong people. It needs to be
Wait a minute.
expressed to your baby
I got a
daddy.
degree in this.
It need to be expressed to her baby daddy.
Yeah, and
But if she knew he wasn't, in the beginning,
Nah.
he's gonna always be that. He ain't
But
changed the game.
There's communication where like, hey, if we doing this, are we together or not? And if they say yes, then what he's doing is messed up. If they have no clarification and it is foggy,
Yeah,
played herself.
Because that's what she
every
said.
man
They're not
for
foggy.
himself. At that
We're
point-
not completely in a relationship.
right? So
This
why do you
is-
think
Yeah,
this?
not
She's
completely
cooking
in a
for this man
relationship
and
is
probably
foggy.
giving this man
No.
some. That's all that relationship is.
this is
Yeah.
another case of if I lay down with you, I'm thinking that you're gonna stay with me.
Yeah, pound town.
Oh.
And she is assuming that those acts is keeping him there, but those acts is just giving him more options.
That man got a cake and some sweet
I mean,
potato
I just-
pie and a whole bunch of other
You want to
stuff.
know what, girl? You need to go read Men Don't Love Women Like You. It's a great book. I listened to it on audio and read it. You, my dear, sound like a placeholder.
Yes, I agree.
But probably a
Double
nice looking
down.
placeholder.
You said what?
A nice looking placeholder, probably.
Yeah, probably, because I was one.
But hold on. Before we go to the next one, I do want to say that this does not take away
attack.
your worth. You are enough.
Uh-huh.
You just
Yes,
got to find
yes.
that within yourself to realize your worth.
That's
So-
I heard that and received it over here too, buddy.
Right. So you see, somebody's speaking facts, and some people are on this panel or not. I don't know. I don't want to call no names.
I think we all speaking back.
Hey, can we use like the middle finger on this thing?
You cannot. This show is going
censored,
on
ain't it?
YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, you can get demonetized. You'll be all right.
Want me to read the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Y'all, my mom gave me the weirdest advice the other day. What's the weirdest advice you guys ever got? Sincerely, weirdo.
No,
No,
what your mama said?
Yeah.
Let's skip that one. 'Cause
You in our business, but we in yours.
That wasn't. Listen, these are people that wanted to ask us questions.
She ain't expressed nothing.
That's a question mark at the end of this.
No.
Yeah, it is, but
What's the weirdest advice
No, before that.
you guys have ever got? Now, first of all,
What your mama said,
calling your
though.
mama weird is
yeah,
kind
what
of
your
crazy.
mom said. I want to know that too.
Your mother, she raised you. You calling her weird? You need help. Therapy,
Some moms
prayer.
are weird, and that doesn't mean she needs help, prayer, or therapy. The mama probably just weird.
This is how God.
At the end of the day, the mom is a person. She may be her mom, but she's still a person.
What is the weirdest advice
Yeah.
somebody has given you in your life?
What you just said, that my mom's not weird because she's my mom. That's the weirdest advice you could ever give somebody.
You know something? I try my best here. You know, I come here, put my best one, but then I sit next to a girl named you finna short on me on this one, on this show. Anyway, somebody, what's the weirdest advice I ever got? That I'm not the best. You hear me? That's when they messed up because they had to try to downplay my confidence.
that
Because
was-
they had low, right?
that wasn't
I'm talking
advice.
about Jude.
That was not.
One time
advice.
he
Oh
said,
my God.
one time he
That
said I
was not
wasn't the
advice.
best.
That was
He
a
had
straight
messed
fact.
up.
Oh
You
my
feel me?
God.
That was fast. That was not advice. I ain't saying, hey, this is what you should know. Nigga,
But you
you're not
said
the
something.
best.
Wait a minute. What?
It's look up. Honestly,
Nah, that ain't slip up.
What?
That was intentional.
No, Marshall J.
I don't.
I slurred it. So it is.
No, that was a heavy N. And I
Ninja.
think I
Also
heard a
ninja.
silent ER too. This is not the platform.
What? Nah, you know what? Now you taking it too far. That boy put no ER at the end. He put an A.
Like
He put an A. He put an A.
Like
If anything, I'll say grows at the end of it. I ain't gonna say no.
Okay. Can I get the weirdest advice you ever got in your life, my guy? There has to be many.
Oh man, the weirdest advice that I ever got him was this dude named Cedric told me to help him out to be a producer of this podcast. And I don't know, man. It just been.
Wait, you see how I came from him? He gonna try to come from me. It's not gonna.
It just been horrible. It just been horrible.
Maybe, can we get? Yeah, maybe the educated. When we go down this room, it get a little bit smarter down here.
You got me. Nah, you finna make me start cursing.
We in the middle.
All right.
I'm sorry, Jay. You have one. What's the weirdest advice somebody gave you in your life, if you can recall?
I think the weirdest advice somebody gave me is, so I love school. I'm a little. I wouldn't say a nerd, but I'm a professional student. You could say that. And somebody told me that I have too many degrees and that I need to stop going to school.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I have a question. Were they?
No, well, they're haters. It doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter.
I just need to
No,
found out in the end they were a hater.
It used to be somebody who I called a friend.
They were
And you found
jealous.
out in the end they were a hater.
They were
Guess
jealous.
what? I
That's
knew
what it was.
I knew
Envious.
it.
You want to call
That's
me
hater advice.
directly in the camera?
I do not. My camera's right there. I do
Oh.
not.
My bad. You know, my bad.
That's why he's Jay the educator.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to grapple with that.
And when that happened, how did you receive that? What did you tell him? I know
How
you
did you
told
feel
him
about
to
that?
go to hell, right?
He got another degree.
You better say that. You
No,
better say that.
really what it was is I was at a place where I was confused. I really didn't know what I wanted out of life. And so I was talking to my friend. I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? And they were just like, well, your issue is you're not really living life because you in school. You got too many degrees and you're not experiencing. You need to just drop out.
Okay, now that you gave more context
Wait, let me cook.
to that advice,
He was cooking.
yeah, because... Okay, but keep going because you done gave more context. So now I'm about to. I don't want nobody to be saying, "Oh, that bitch looking up." You didn't give all that context at first. So hold up. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So essentially, what ended up happening that caused the friendship to break apart was I was experiencing life. I received a promotion, and they were at a place where they were like, "You're in school, you're doing this promotion, but you're not focusing in on yourself." All of this stuff. But later, come to find out, they were jealous over the fact that they always thought that I bragged about my success. Never brought up my success. They brought up my
No, they
success.
It wouldn't matter if you did, anyway.
But
that was their own insecurities.
And so later found out the reason why they was telling me to drop out. They told my other best friend and all of this stuff like this. But the reason why they told me is because they said that they wanted me to struggle. I didn't know what struggle felt
Okay,
like.
I stand on what I said earlier. Then see, okay.
So
Whoever said that you need therapy?
I think a lot of people need therapy. Therapy is a
for
beautiful
real.
thing.
It really
I go
is.
to therapy.
Me too.
Wait a minute, let me ease on back. Little connection there. Okay.
But yeah, so that's the full thing behind it. Yeah.
I'm glad you removed that person out your life.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Because that's probably somebody you really wanted to take along with you, and then
Let's move
realize
on to
you
the
couldn't.
next question.
Okay, let's get more questions.
Look,
Read the next
Getting
one?
touchy over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read the next one.
Yeah, because I don't even know what to feel.
Yo, what if we go to heaven and God is reviewing our files and he sent us straight to hell? Sincerely, Road to Hell. You know, I do believe there's a couple people on the panel and maybe in the audience that's probably going to go straight to hell. I'm not going to say any names with a pink shirt, but I feel like there could be people just in general, you know, on the panel that may next beside you, not on this side of it, may. But what happens if, you know, you meet Jesus Christ?
I
Lord and
don't
Savior,
remember.
right?
I don't remember the exact scripture, but I do remember that thou shalt not judge thou others of where they're going, knowing that they don't know where they may be going.
I'm going to heaven. I'm a grown ass man.
You going to
That's what I'm
heaven
doing.
for a review, and he's sending you right down to hell.
Listen,
Just kidding. But
I am God's favorite, but okay.
if in some type of weird multiverse of I go to hell type thing, who you know,
It got to be multiverse? Okay.
it has to be like another Jew that used to do some other stuff. But I'ma just fight my way through it. You know, take the little dagger that the devil has and try to run the hell for myself. Try to there's I think 7 levels. No, that's heaven. There's a couple levels, but I'm a do my thug nizzle down there if it chooses to be. But I know that my Savior is gonna send me to my milk and honey of my mansions up in the clouds. So I don't know about the
You
one
don't
ring
drink milk and honey down here.
because I'm lactose intolerant.
Screaming.
You know what? Let me say this right. It's really hard for me to answer this question because I'm not going. You feel? I'm going to the pearly gate. So this doesn't apply to me. It's apply to y'all.
No, not y'all, baby. That's why I haven't spoke up and said anything.
So them.
Next question.
Boy, you
Before we always go to the next question, I'm staying 10 toes down on this question here.
But then you
Jada
didn't answer
educate-
it.
Huh? I did answer it.
You did. You said
If
you're going to
I
the
go,
pearly
it was a
gate.
mistake.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Oh, you going for real? How you gonna say God's making mistakes?
You see, my God, I believe He's a conversational God.
Yeah,
Right?
Hey,
I believe He will allow me to
He's
say that
gonna
I
have-
think that you made a mistake.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah, what?
He's gonna receive it
Uh-huh.
the moment you're sent down.
I disagree with you.
You want to
I
back?
can see who go to church and who don't.
I just came from church.
I don't believe it. And the backwards, okay.
I believe
Come
you.
as you are.
We have nothing to ask.
I want you to
So
go on
let
to
them
the next
attack
one.
me. Oh, mama.
I want to read the next one. I got one, y'all.
Okay, what's the next one
This
then?
is a good one.
Thank you.
It says, guys, I have a friend that constantly lies to me for no reason. It be for stupid stuff like where they are or what they are doing, weird stuff. I feel like you can mess up a whole bond by lying to a person you could have told the truth. How can I confront them about this and still keep the friendship? Sincerely, liar.
The first issue is you want to keep the friendship with a liar.
No, for real. Like, why do you want to keep a friendship? That's what I was just about to say. First of all, you need to be cutting them off. They're liars.
It's a habitual liar.
And when people lie for no reason at all, that's kind of scary. Because
Dangerous.
you know what I don't like? People that volunteer lies. I ain't even asked you that shit, and you just
spoke to
came out and
somebody
said
like
it.
this yesterday.
Why would you just offer me that lie? I didn't even ask.
And I think the biggest part is, like, cause we all know that people lie.
You just called me lying.
I feel as though, people lie, but then there's liars that constantly, like he said, habitual liars, right? I mean, I can deal with the lie here and there, but a
Little
liar,
white lies?
like little white lies. But somebody that
'Cause
is
you
a
tell 'em.
habitual liar, yeah, I probably do.
Right.
My height, my weight, all that stuff. Sometimes I'm lying. That's all right. but listen, this person you don't need to have in your life, let them go quick and swiftly. Because if you let somebody in, like this stay in your life, they're gonna have roots in you, right? And then now you gonna be lying. It's just like, it's contagious. It's just a lie on top of a lie, then it spread to you, then you lying, and they lying, they mama lying, their daddy lying, and then now you a liar as well. You see how I put it together?
I think it's dangerous because you don't know what type of lies they're saying. So they're lying to you. There's no telling what they're gonna lie to somebody else about you. So that's the thing that's like the most.
Yeah, because if you lying to me,
Who else you lying to?
you lying about me to other people. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You felt that?
I'm still like you're the problem, not the liar.
Oh, because you're allowing it?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, say that.
You
Yes,
need.
that's Jay the Educator.
Oh my God. No, you need to get to a place of you need to ask yourself what do you stand for? What are your morals? What are your values? And then you need to say pros and cons about each person that's in your life. If you have already identified that this person is not bringing anything positive to your life, and you are still allowing them in your space, then you are allowing somebody to disrupt your peace. And that means you're the problem, not them. So it starts with you before you can try to justify this friendship. I think you need to do some work.
So if you
I won't even answer the question because they the problem.
That was church. That was church.
And
right
that
there.
came from Jay the Educator.
Right.
So take that to the bank for what it's worth.
So I think we are all in agreement.
Yes.
Yeah.
What Jay said. What he said.
Yeah, basically.
What he said.
Yeah, what I was saying was a whole bunch of finesse. You just put
Right.
words in
Yeah.
to make no sense.
What he said.
Right. We gonna lean on him
don't
for the
get no
smart.
better, right.
You feel me for the
Next
When you want the
question.
real advice,
for the real advice.
we're just coming with a little
We just have comedic relief.
right.
That's all.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I'm here
Make
for.
you feel a little like.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the the next one. Y'all check me out. My sister be wanting to date drug dealers and street dudes.
That's what's up.
Me too.
But be mad when they treat her bad.
Me too.
Hold on, what? Hold on, pause. You want to do what?
I want to date scammers and
Your
drug
brother wrote
dealers
this?
and street dudes.
Okay.
Your brother wrote this?
What advice do you think I should give her sincerely for the streets?
You should mind your business.
So all of us,
Your
let's talk
sister
to-
is a grown woman.
Okay.
That's the advice I have for her.
Technically, I need you to expand on that a little bit more for me.
That her sister's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions. I understand you want what's best. Do you have kids? Because that's what you need to be focused on. Want what's best for them.
It's okay.
You can't be wanting what's best
it's
for
okay.
That's her
adults.
fam. That's her sister.
And that's fine, but her sister isn't a grown adult. Her sister clearly doesn't want what she's supplying her. And who's to say the all of them, the street dealers and scammers, are not good people?
Who?
To say that, like, not all of them are like that. Like, some of them are okay.
Think you're a little biased on this one.
You have a pass with this.
I'm just playing. I really do not want a street dealer or scammer name. But I do think that you should mind your business. I'm not playing about that.
But the thing is, if you telling me you have a sibling and you want to, you see they're going down the wrong path, you feel like you can't give them advice because they're grown?
Well, if your
No,
brother,
I'm not saying that she can't give her advice. It's just she's a little too into it to be writing and expressing herself to us. You're a little too invested in what your sister has going on. This is your sister's life. And if you've already tried to give her advice and it's not working, it's just not working. So for you to try to push that advice on her by writing little letters to podcasts and, all of this stuff here, it's just, you just need to mind your business.
I know with families, we oftentimes we don't have boundaries, but I think this is a case was though that the reason why I'm thinking that she wrote this letter is because she probably seen it and then she had to be the one who picks her sister up when it happens. And so she's probably tired of a cycle, but that's when you have to set boundaries and say, I'm going to give you this advice. If you don't take this advice, then just know that when X, Y, and Z happen, you won't have access to me because I'm not going to go through dealing with that.
and it did say that the dude be mistreating her. So
Yeah.
It did emphasize
it's different if like she's just dating street dudes and it's just like his job sucks. I mean, it don't suck because he's making money, but his job is not really good for the community. But he's not beating me up. He's not this and that. Dude is mistreating her. So I feel I would not want to see my sister or my sibling get messed up in any type of way, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, by somebody else. That's hard. And then you can't even do nothing about it because what you gonna do about it?
It's probably because I grew up in a mind your fucking business family. So
I will mind my business.
we mind the business that pays us. It's not that, I'm sorry. It's not that we don't want, that we want to see them go through what they're going through. But after we say it one time, maybe two, and you still ain't got it, like you said, I guess that's where boundaries come. We mind our fucking business. Do what you do.
I agree. I agree.
Listen, I
Double down.
For example, I have all brothers, right? If their girl was a prostitute or something like that, I'm putting them on. I'm like, this is not right. You can't continue down.
Nah, they be stupid for that.
What?
That's on them.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That's
wait.
on them.
So wait.
If I know that my girl is giving
Prostitute
up,
is the same as a drug dealer or
It
a
is.
scammer.
That's But he's saying that they would be wrong.
Right, why
What you ain't
a
saying
man
with the
can't date a prostitute?
What's going
I don't
on?
think a prostitute is
no,
the
but
same
let me
as a
let me
drug
break,
dealer.
No, break it
right?
down.
I'm gonna break it down.
That's all I'm saying. Hey,
Wait a minute, don't be
that's all I'm
smacking
saying.
hands right in front of my. Listen,
You went on past you did.
let's look at him. I want to get some
I'm gonna break it down.
Because you just said, hold on, your statement originally when they was street dudes, it was like, okay, he getting money, but when it was a prostitute, oh, he wrong for that.
Let me. I'm gonna break it down to you.
Break it down, clear it up for me.
Now, if you dating a kingpin or a street dude or a drug dealer or whatnot, the most you can get is shot by accident. If you're dating a prostitute, you are knowingly knowing that your girl is out there just getting rammed through on Nebraska Ave by a whole bunch of who whatnots. Prostitutes don't only get like destroyed.
She could be high class, by the way, but
Yes,
go ahead,
definitely.
continue.
Escort, that's different. Escort is different.
They fuck
That's the
too.
fancier words. It's the same
I was
thing.
just gonna say they fuck too. Like,
You got
Wait a minute
Oh,
now,
I'm
hold on.
sorry.
That's the sixth time now.
Oh, what?
Wait a
You
minute.
ain't counting?
How many? We ain't been here 15
Why is you
minutes, right?
playing?
But no, but okay,
Jesus,
but no,
I'm
seriously
trying
though,
to make
I feel like there's so much of a risk
sorry.
to date a prostitute. There's a risk regardless, but I feel like there's so much of a risk. You're not gonna sit here and just allow like another person to just get. I mean, adult stars do it all the time. I guess they whatever. But I'm just saying, like, but they get tested. I'm just saying, there's a lot of risk to doing that. I just wouldn't do it.
You know, now that you bring it up, you making me go back to what she said. Because now when I think about the risk on both ends, I think they're equal.
Thank you.
I
Whether you get shot or
I
disease,
think because
you can die either way.
but I think it feels more like
I'd rather feel a hot bullet than a hot piss. I don't know.
You see how this
Screaming.
what's the word? This is sexism. Was it sexism or something like that? Feminism?
Sexism.
Something like that. What's good for the gander is good for the goose.
I mean,
Alright.
look, everyone dies regardless.
Oh
but
my
I'm
God,
saying, like,
Frank.
I'd rather die than just slowly but surely just moving on.
Oh, that's slow death.
I want to make everybody
I don't wanna do
aware
that.
here to
Slow
get ready
down.
for a podcast. We support any work that doesn't, require death or like.
He supports
we don't-
any work that doesn't require. Wait, what you said?
death. You don't agree with that? Wait a minute now. Let's all look at
I'm
one
sorry.
side.
Oh,
my bad.
my God.
That was on me. That was on me. Sorry.
And boy, this ain't what you said. Now, come on. Stop doing my boy like that.
next question.
Next letter. I'm gonna go ahead and read the next one, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Dear podcast, I do not like my father-in-law. He is too invasive. He is too judgmental, and we just don't get along. I'm going to be with my wife forever. How do you guys deal with this situation? Sincerely, father-in-law from hell.
I think we should let him answer because he's married.
Yes, let's start off from this row.
From the married,
yes, from the married
perspective.
man on the
if you didn't like your
podcast.
father-in-law.
Oh, I just want to go see him.
Please elaborate. We got an hour here. Come
No,
on, elaborate.
no.
But seriously, I wouldn't waste my time. Like, if I don't like you, you don't like me. Hey, I don't have the energy to do that.
How would you be able to manage that? But you have to be with your wife. How would you deal with that?
What is that? What do I have to do anything?
He's her father.
Yeah, the moment that man said, "Take my daughter,"
Stop playing.
Hey, no.
That's her damn daddy. He gonna be in that woman's life until she dies. So
She
how
gonna-
would
she
you
gonna
deal
be
with
until
that
that
if you
woman's
did
life
not
until
get
they die.
along with the father-in-law?
Just don't get along. We know. If there has not been a conversation, if there's been a conversation and we still don't get along, then it's just literally be cordial. But if we haven't had a conversation, we just have a conversation.
It doesn't get any more complicated than that. What he's saying is correct. Like, it's either we're going to deal with each other or we're not. He's not messing up with the father-in-law. He's messing with the daughter. This is my wife. This is who I belong to. I don't have to.
Is that really
if
that
it's
simple, though?
Yeah,
It really is.
People make things more complicated than what it should be. It really is that simple.
Well, people have different relationship with their parents. There's people who really ride and die for their parents, and there's other people that are are indifferent with that. So if you run around across somebody like a woman
I ride
who
and die
is a
with my
daddy,
family.
who's a daddy's girl,
That's her daddy.
and you don't get,
That's her daddy.
Yeah, it's her
Nah,
father.
like me and my father, we
So what
cool.
about her?
It's her.
She clearly doesn't care because she's still going to be with the man she know her daddy don't like.
Well, that
this-
happens a lot anyway. So we see it on sitcom.
Yeah.
I think we just need to be adults. And it's okay to not like somebody and still be in the
it's
same
not that.
space with
Yeah,
them.
it's not that complicated.
I
Yeah.
think when people are looking for drama and something, it's the negative energy that they're feeding off of. I'm
Cedric.
agreeing with him.
I'm not in my.
Looking for
First of
drama,
all,
making things more
listen.
complicated.
I don't care.
I double
that
down.
man-
I walk a
Now you don't
line
care.
and I walk that
Now
line
you
on
don't
myself.
care. Now
This
you
is
don't
what
care.
I would do, right? I would pull the father to the side and cuss his ass out. Yes, I'm cussing him out.
That's what I'm
Letting him
saying,
know
drama.
this is my house. This is my home.
what's-
Let me finish my statement. I gave you time to cook. Let me cook, right?
Ooh.
Okay, so
microwaving.
I'm gonna have that discussion.
ramen
There will be
noodles.
cuss words used. If you want to see your grandchild ever again, you're gonna respect me
What?
at all times in my household.
Said, you know what? Let's move on to the next one. 'cause
No,
I
we're gonna go in
almost-
depth because we got an hour. We can't be quick and move these quick.
Do
We
you-
got an hour.
I don't wanna do
Go
it to
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it to you. Let's move on.
No, I want to hear what you got to say.
That's the dumbest example
Yeah,
you
It
could
really
have
is.
ever.
That's so childish.
It is. So you
Child,
can.
hold on. Childish to you,
Childish. It should be for you as well.
but
1, 2,
that's
3.
childish to you.
No,
it should be for you
but-
as well.
that's just
but
for
we
you.
know where you stand at.
Exactly.
So that's why your
You
shit
see?
don't
the
never
only-
make sense.
The only thing in that
Right.
dumb scenario that you gave.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You can
No,
have that
for
one.
real.
Going over like boundaries of like when you're in my house.
Exactly.
So like when you're in my house, you know, we can have that conversation. You
Exactly.
know what respect looks like. But outside of that, you don't need to cuss at nobody because at the end of the day, that's still her father.
Right.
What if that man
And
was
why
Mike
would you-
Tyson? Hold on, y'all
Why
don't
would you be keeping the grandkids away? Like,
Y'all
that's
don't
so
be
petty.
cussing?
No, we ain't say that. We said we don't need to cuss nobody out.
You know, cuss no,
We cuss all the time.
like
all the
Come on, stop
time.
playing.
And you are a professional cuss out,
Yeah, but-
Asia.
There's a difference between cussing
You know what?
and being
I didn't
cussed
come here to
at.
be attacked.
Sitting all modest and stuff. You know,
just saying,
one
he's
time she
sitting over
cussed me
there
out
like-
at work one time. You forget about that, huh?
Listen, all I'm saying
we ain't gonna go that deep into that.
I've grown.
Oh,
Go ahead.
growth is good.
All I'm saying is that's a grown man too. You don't come
Doesn't
to
matter
no
if you're
grown
grown man. If you disrespect me, you gonna get
Yeah,
treated
how
the
about
same
it
way.
didn't say
swing
no-
on
it
you
didn't say
and
nothing
hit
about
you in your
disrespect.
mouth?
You get swung back
It
on.
is-
It's verse versa. I would
You
go
are
there.
so full of
versa.
drama. Let's move on.
It didn't say
Oh my
that.
God, you're
but
toxic.
It didn't say that.
You are the reason. Like, you
And
are
look,
toxic.
he acting surprised.
Yeah, like he don't know what's going on.
Because Asia, man, let me tell you something, bro.
You
Y'all don't know
toxic,
Asia, bro. She's
I'm not
Her
toxic.
past is her past.
Thank you.
she
And
will
I'm not
still
toxic.
go upside somebody's head in the
No,
blink of an
wrong,
eye. If I
no,
show
wrong.
out a little bit, you gonna hit me inside my head.
I'm not.
It's been
I'm
brutal.
just saying you
going to
being
double
toxic.
down on the toxic.
Yes, you
Next
are
question.
toxic.
Are you not my friend?
What?
Next question.
For real.
Double down, toxic.
And that's the reason. That's the reason why he's a friend. He's telling
You
you
like
the
the
truth.
fact you came here, you got people allies,
I
right?
always got people
No,
on my
I'm not
team.
on the one
I
side.
stand 10
I'm
toes
on my
down.
side,
Every
and I
single
stand
time.
for the truth. Now say something truthful, I can come over to you.
Okay, we're gonna go to the top and read some more beautiful letters that have been sent in to us, you guys. Now, these specific letters come from social media, so this is our social media sincerely edition. I'm gonna read the first one. Dear podcast crew, my best friend and her boyfriend are in an open relationship. Both are allowed to explore their sexual desires with others as long as they remain on each other's number one list. Her boyfriend told me he was sexually attracted to me and was wondering if I'll be interested in exploring that further. I said no, but apparently my best friend is aware and is giving him the green light if he wanted to go further. I'll be lying if I didn't want to say out loud or get me some. Appeal to get lost of my virginity out the way with someone I trust and feel safe with.
Nah,
What should I do? Sincerely, Lock and Key.
you need to go find somebody. So all the men.
Calm down, calm
Yeah,
down.
because this is what I be talking about with bitches. All they, man, I always think they so
Let
slick.
me make it a hood.
So because your girlfriend, so because your homegirl got a dude and they in an open relationship, you feel it's okay. That's the dudes you want to lose your virginity to. Out of all the on the planet, you want your open relationship homegirl man. I want everyone to know this because we have been bamboozled, ladies, for a long time, and this will hopefully help some of you weird ass bitches out because this was weird. It is more men than women. We are the ones who have the options. We have been lied to. I'm gonna look at both of my cameras on this so you guys can hear me. You don't have to settle for your friend's man who's in an open relationship. You can find you a man who's single. Or find another girl whose man is in an open relationship. But you want your friend, man, you're weird. And you're not a virgin. You can stop lying.
I just don't think that's the best way to lose your virginity.
Yeah, she lying. She ain't no damn virgin.
Even
now
if-
you so ready to your friend, man,
Now,
who's
look,
not a
if she's-
virgin.
if
That's
she's-
it.
if she's
She
not a-
trying to throw in, I feel comfortable.
If she's not a virgin,
Get outta here.
if she's not a virgin, and she
Get
doing
outta
that.
here.
I mean, they're already open as it is. Ain't no closing to it. But I feel that if this is your virginity,
It's not
there's-
her
there's
virginity.
better-
You can't say nothing because we know she's lying.
there's better ways of doing it. I'm just saying. There's
I
better
don't
ways.
care
of-
because she gonna see it. She ain't a virgin. And I said what I said. You can see me, Asia the Real, Instagram, TikTok, all that.
Okay, let's read the letter one more. Let's say the statement right. Her best friend's boyfriend approached her, and let me finish my statement. And the best friend agreed upon it. Right. So is she wrong? Because her best friend said, "Okay, I don't care." Why is she wrong with that?
She's not wrong. I'm just saying
She
that's your
not.
virginity.
It's not that she's wrong. It's just that first of all, her best friend lying. Her best friend really saying yeah to see if she really gonna do it. Like you really, my nigga.
Or
Like, come on.
Or
Like Be for real. I'm just thinking from a woman perspective, what her best friend doing is testing her. Like, even though I done told you that me and my man in an open relationship, I've never invited you in. I've never said, hey, friend, come over here with me and my man. I've never said that to you. He asked you. I ain't never said nothing to you.
I was just saying.
Now you talking about I'm giving the green light. I'm giving the green light to see, well, what's she really on? Is she really finna do it? Is this what's
But my
up?
question is,
Just
Because
make it-
now I'm finna get so open when you do decide to get that naked at somebody. Now I want to hit. Hey girl, remember we shared mine? Let's share yours. Since we shared.
I'm just saying they should make it a group activity, if anything.
but Lord
Each
Jesus.
one to teach one. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like this one. Like this is you're weird. You're a weirdo. Talking about you'll feel comfortable. Girl,
Yeah, it's
so
that
many
last
men.
part.
Yeah, it's so many men out here. So for you to say that your best friend's man is who you would feel comfortable with, it's
But
kind
why
of
did
weird.
the best friend
She said it's appealing. It was
not
appealing.
just say no? Why would the best friend allow that in their relationship?
Benefit don't care. 'cause
Why is
she's-
she faking?
What do you mean she doesn't care?
She
don't
faking.
care.
Why she faking?
If-
the
if we
person
have-
who wrote the letter is fake.
If we have an agreement that we both are able to smash whoever we want to smash, and you say, yeah, I want to smash your best friend, the agreement is already that we are able to smash whoever we want to smash along as XYZ. So why would I care if that's the agreement?
I don't know. Not my best friend. Yeah, we can smash.
Nah, I mean-
that's like me saying. That's like his girl coming to him. Oh dang, I want to hit your homeboy. He looks so good. Like, come on, like. If
Nah,
you a
that's
real
the
woman,
agreement.
and first of all, I don't care what kind of open relationship you got with your girl. Don't come trying me. Talk about that's my best friend. Y'all keep that open relationship over there, and keep me out of it.
Tampa small as it is.
I just
as
think
it
that
is.
that whole that's
Yeah, that's
messy.
it's just messy. Like
weird.
it's too many men out here for her to be saying she feel comfortable losing her virginity to her best friend, man. All because they're in an open relationship, and then you really want to do it because at first you said, "Oh, I told him no," but she gave the green light. So you wanted to say yeah when he first came. You ain't know how your best
Yeah.
friend was gonna feel about it. So you was really waiting on the green light from her because you been wanting to do it. If you ain't already done did it, child. Ain't no telling at this
Teamwork
point.
makes the dream work.
I feel like accountability starts from the top and then works itself down onto the bottom. The person at fault here is the boyfriend. He should get the most heat. And then the best friend, because she's stupid. And then because she
The
is.
person who wrote the letter.
And now the person who wrote the letter, because why does somebody else's boyfriend make you feel safe and comfortable?
Boyfriend shouldn't be at fault in any of this.
Excuse me?
To be completely honest, if in this situation, if my girl is giving me the green light to smash whoever I want to smash, and I confront somebody,
But morally, why
No,
would
no,
you
no.
choose the person's
But
best
it-
friend?
but-
There's 100 people.
Yeah,
there's
it's like
100
just like it's
fish in his
100
feet. I mean,
men,
fish in the
it's
something
100
in the
women.
damn sea.
It's more, no, for real. He wrong too.
it's a nigga. It doesn't matter if it was.
I get what you're saying.
This
Sorry.
podcast
it's-
gets, we get 3 more N-words and that's it. We're shutting the whole program down.
Sorry,
Shutting the whole program down.
sorry. You can edit
We
that
shut-
out.
we shut-
It's a man. It doesn't matter. Like, look.
It's a man. Oh,
I get
no,
it.
no,
I'm
not.
not-
We're going back to Stone Ages.
No.
Because I
no.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It's this is the problem, and I'm not saying he's right in the
But
situation.
you already said he was right. You literally just
You
said he
did
was
say
right.
he
I
was
said
right.
he's not
You
wrong.
said-
I didn't
said
say he was right.
He's not wrong.
If he's not wrong, Jude, then what is he then?
Inconsiderate. He's not.
He's inconsiderate.
Look, it's in
My
a
head start hurting. Oh, Jesus.
look. There's an Advil down there, but look, all I'm saying is
He take it up with a man, boy.
no, because
trying to go to bed.
Let him go to bed. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to get in trouble. But what I'm saying is,
You about to.
what I'm saying is,
Because your wife still 10 toes down on topics like this. She won't play no games.
right. But what I get to see. I see everyone's point of view. She see her
Me
point of
too.
view.
I see
So,
everybody's point of view.
My thing is,
He wrong.
it's not right what he's doing.
Right.
But out of the two, he's literally in another option. They've been best friends for I don't know how long. But if you got to be best friends with somebody,
But
you've been best friends with
he
somebody.
is the person laying down with the best friend.
He said, "Hey, do you want to blah blah blah?" She said, "No." Boom. He brought it to the girl. The girl's like, "Oh yeah, no, girl, you could do that."
Don't
she
you
already
think it's
shut him
morally,
down.
like,
It's,
wild
yeah,
for
he
them
don't have
to
any
do-
morals. I'm just saying he had no
That
morals.
would make him wrong.
That would make him who he is.
So the
better
best friend
preach,
ain't who
boy.
she is because she want to lose her virginity. She don't get that. She don't get that
The
grace.
best friend-
No, she don't get that grace.
The best
You giving
friend-
grace to the man.
She's more.
You
She's
gonna
more.
say
She's
it right. He giving grace to the dude, but it's like
the best
You know,
friend.
so hard.
The best
Okay.
friend is messier because
the best friend is
she's always-
best friend messier?
The boyfriend, it's the boy.
She always wanted to
Oh, I'ma
do
snip
it.
this
The
in the clip
only
and everything.
reason
I'ma
why
make this
she
real.
didn't want to, she always wanted to do it. It said in the email. She always wanted to
It
do
didn't
it.
say that in the email.
It said it in whatever.
No, it didn't. No, it
read-
didn't say
read
that
it
in the
out.
email.
Apparently, my best friend.
It never said she always wanted to do that.
When I first looked at him, what it said?
No, she just said, I'd be lying if I didn't say it sounds somewhat appealing
Oh.
to
See how you adding the words?
get the losing of my
Anywho,
virginity
but the thing-
out of the way with someone I trust and feel
But
safe with.
the problem is she's negating on what she originally said. She said no. Best friend
Right,
said, yeah,
that's
go
my
ahead and
whole
do
thing
it.
with her.
And she does it. The biggest
That's
problem,
my
the
thing with
biggest
her.
problem
That's my thing.
The biggest problem is what?
is the best friend.
You have
Now
lost
the
somebody.
other-
Okay, I
The
get
other
what
two,
he's
the
saying.
other two are messed up.
I get what he's saying.
I land with him.
Yeah.
And this is
Y'all landing wrong. Y'all landing this plane wrong.
no, listen.
I
I'm
get
finna
where he coming
explain
from,
this.
though.
The
I'm finna
plane is
explain
going
this.
straight to hell. That's what it said.
No. The plane
No.
is cruising. All right, so you got to look at it like this.
Your plan.
I'm looking.
If your friends have an open relationship, that's their business. They must
Right.
then put no boundaries on who they can ask.
Right.
That has nothing to do with you.
Right.
You are just a casualty in something that they are okay doing. If you said no, this letter shouldn't even be written.
Thank
It was
you.
it was the
That's
fact
my
that
thing.
it's the fact that you didn't want to say no. You actually wanted to say
Say yes,
yes.
but you
and
played.
then you on this what should I do? Girl, 2 sentences ago you said no.
Right.
So
Thank you.
essentially
Thank you.
she's the issue.
She's the issue.
She's
So-
the issue in this.
Because she playing. She's playing. She's
so-
playing games,
so-
bro. She's playing games.
So
she is playing games.
Hold on. Sit down because it didn't come out like how you said it.
No, but
that's what he said,
but my statement
I had
is
a roadmap
y'all.
to
So
what I
best
had to say.
I'm not saying that the
Hold on, let me
man
say
not at
something.
fault at all.
But that's what it's coming off as.
No, I'm not saying
I'm
that.
hear a lot of best
He
friend,
dead.
best friend, best friend, best friend,
He
best
is
friend.
dead wrong, but at the same time, the fact that she playing games, because at first she was so firm on her no. Oh, she done gave the green light. She, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's appealing.
It's appealing and all this. Like,
Now, you want to lose your virginity.
virginity. Like,
Now,
that's deep.
that'd be
And the
different.
Like, think about it,
boyfriend,
that's deep.
only girl he could think of, my girlfriend's
That's not the
best
only
friend.
girl, though. That's
You
not
want to
the
know
only
why
girl.
he thought of her? Because if she
Even
is
the fact
a
that she's-
virgin, the friend done told him, well, she's a virgin. She can't really. Now he,
But the
I want
fact that
virgin
before I
women.
wrap this on, the fact that she's even a thought makes him wrong.
Because she's a virgin.
And the fact that
The
y'all sit
friend
up here
opened up her
on
damn
this
mouth and
good
said
day
something.
and said that man was not wrong.
Nobody
We
said
need
he wasn't wrong.
We need some healing.
Nobody said he
And
wasn't
we need
wrong.
some
He
love and some unity. When this show wrap, we all gonna do a group hug. Go to the
I
next
didn't never
level.
say he wasn't wrong because, like I said, they all
He's the
nasty. But
least
I'm just
wrong
saying,
in
like,
this situation.
in
The
this
way I'm gonna snip it
situation,
together?
the way that she did, the way that
Please
she
edit.
came
I
off
want
saying,
him to
"Oh
edit
no,"
it.
like she was so firm, but she
Yeah,
wasn't.
no.
Is you playing too many games?
He's
You
not
playing
wrong
games.
at all because we don't know their relationship for them like it
Like, I
could be
get what
you
you're saying.
can do my mama and they could be okay with it if that's what they agreed upon.
That's the
then
thing.
it's their agreement.
It's an agreement. That's the
who are
situation.
who are we to say what their
So
agreement
it's
should be?
agreeing. So the best friend.
She on the other hand said no.
Come on,
Once she
Jay,
found
educator.
out, once she found out that her friend was okay with it, now it's appealing. I want to lose my virginity to this man.
Okay, it be-
Girl, like no, you the issue.
Yeah.
Because you should have just said yes from the
From the
beginning,
beginning.
and then this wouldn't even be a
Yeah,
thing.
thank you.
I want to say.
That's my issue with her.
Listen.
Last part you just said, that's my issue.
Listen,
Stop
I want to say
playing
this.
games.
I want to bring it down.
Y'all nasty.
I want to bring it down.
You told us
Extremely
come here.
bad.
I want to bring it down.
You told us come out here with an outside voices.
I
That's
just,
what we did.
I
what you
just
said.
want to say this to the camera.
Oh.
I support women.
I support women.
And
What
I
you
don't
trying
know
to
about
say?
nobody else on this cast, but I support
now
women.
you're
You understand me?
Now I don't support
Yeah.
women.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Next
they
question.
told me
Next
that.
Next
They told me
one, dear podcast crew, what should I do when something unexpected happens, or how to stop worrying about things outside of my control? Sincerely, out of my control. Let me start here, right? Because I took some coaching wellness for a year, right?
The voice with your
It's because I want to get serious on this matter here, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
You have to first start with you, okay? Because it is you. That is you. Those are the voices that are in your head telling you that this is wrong and you're worrying about stuff that has no meaning to it, right? So start with you. Peel back the layers.
Oh,
Come on.
back.
Peel back the layers until you get to the center and you figure out what the hell's going on.
that's right.
Now, I promise you, once you get there, you can start working on your stuff and it gets better. Because I'm very similar to this, right? Where sometimes, I overthink and I try to control things that are out of my control, but I realized this year is that I can only control myself. So I focus more on focusing on myself and the control that I own, which is myself.
Right.
Come on,
I'm
now,
waiting from
guys.
Jay,
You
the
making me
educator. Go
proud.
ahead. I
You
know he's
making
gonna
me
say something
proud.
good. Move.
You see how?
Come on, Jay. What you got, brother boy?
You see, hold on. You see how I take that moment to be serious and you come behind me and give me a side of the head?
I'm just saying, I'm waiting for this answer. I know you got a good one.
You
It's
waiting on
good.
good.
This one good. Come on, Jay.
Yes, thank you. I do agree with you
Thank you. Somebody. Lord
to a certain
Jesus.
extent.
Okay. Go ahead. But he's gonna explain
I
that.
100% agree.
No,
He's going to explain why though.
But this is why. Oftentimes when you tell a person like, hey, focus on you, work on you, if it was that simple, I think a lot of people would do it. I don't think a lot of people know the work that it takes to focus on you because you may got to talk to your 10-year-old self. And that may be some trauma that you haven't dealt with.
Come on.
So
That's why I wanted Jay to talk.
if you don't have necessarily the tools to, or if you don't have the means to be able to afford the proper counseling to get you through it, my best advice for you would be to focus on the things that make you happy. Find something that you love doing, that you can consistently doing. Start by pouring into yourself. When you pour into yourself, you are controlling your own happiness. When you start to control your own happiness, it then needs to shift over to a place of joy. You got to understand that there's a difference between happiness and joy. Happiness can go away, joy lives within. From what this sound, people who struggle with control normally doesn't have a sense of joy within them because they're worrying about everything else. When you are centered within yourself of the things that make you happy, things around you can't move you. So I would just say, if you don't have the means for counseling or anything like that, pick three things. Maybe it's, you know what, I'm gonna wake up every morning, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna sleep more on the weekends. Pick three things that's gonna make you happy that you can consistently do. And that is how I think you can start unpeeling.
And that's the wrap up for that. Nobody else has anything to say. We good.
No,
We good.
No, we still have. We still need.
We need a
the
praise
opinion.
break.
We need the full opinion.
I say what Jay said.
Okay.
Yo, I'm done with
So what I would like for you to do is repeat exactly what he said. You said what he said.
Focus on yourself. Gather three things that make you happy. And pour into you.
Okay.
I should have went before him.
You should have. You chose your placement, so you wrap it up. You ended up.
Oh, y'all stop.
No,
for real.
seriously, I do agree with what he said. You can't. There's no way you can control somebody else's doings and other stuff. So the only thing you can really do is control your reaction about it. Again, prime example, if you do not have, I completely agree with the whole therapy thing. If you don't have the finances or the means for therapy, I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy riding an hour to the house with just straight millennial music. That's therapy to me. It's a lot of things you can do that has that's therapeutic. But I do agree with 100% with what Jay said. So
Facts.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna write that right there. Yeah.
The next one.
All right, yeah, I'll take it. Dear podcast crew, I've been married to my wife for roughly about 3 years, and she constantly nags me about a certain topic, which is having kids. I explained to her before we got married that I didn't want kids, and she seemed fine with it, but now she wants kids. I'm not father material. What should I do? Sincerely, pull out game strong. I say keep pulling out because I don't want any more kids. So, hey, brother, I feel ya.
You see how she let she give her first opinion.
My bad.
Y'all got to get a divorce or something. Cause then this I don't believe in divorce and all that stuff, but it happens. I feel that if I told you up front I don't want to have any kids because I don't feel comfortable being a father, and you're saying like, oh, okay, whatever. In your mind, you're probably saying like, I can change them. Mm-hmm. Now that we married, 3 years later, you're like, nah, I want to have kids. I want to have kids. I just told you before we even got married, I don't want to have kids, and you're still saying that you want to have kids. It's not going to change. So either you're going. For me, I don't want to see anyone I'm with feel no type of way. So I would rather you live your best life, being a mother that you want to be, versus you settling to be my wife and miss out on motherhood that you want to do.
But isn't marriage compromise though?
Not with that.
What you mean not with that?
No, that's
There's not
Because
certain
he discussed
things.
it before marriage.
There's not certain
He
things
already
in
said
marriage.
it.
The
Let me finish my statement.
the compromise was already set before they got married. She knew that he
A
didn't
lot
want
of
to have
things
kids.
changed after marriage.
Yeah, that didn't.
Who said it didn't?
He just said he don't
said
want
he don't want no
kids.
kids still.
I'm
What?
just saying that marriage is a compromise.
This girl
And there's
probably has
certain
about
things-
3 more years on her biological clock that she's thinking. And if this man's they're already in year 3 and he's saying no, he's going to continue to say no. And then if you try to get that man to become a father,
Y'all gonna be
does-
miserable.
he's going to be miserable. He don't want to be there.
Listen, if you really want to have a baby, poke holes in the condom. I don't tell you. Just figure the.
That's what you telling the wife.
Yeah.
He's
No.
setting you up. Don't write this
Okay.
podcast no more.
This is my personal advice. This is not law.
I told y'all he toxic.
But listen, if
Everything
you want
everything
to
about his mouth is
want to
so
get
toxic.
what you want to get, you got to do what you got to do to
it
get what
don't
you
always
want.
work.
Y'all figure it down on the line.
That
You
don't
feel me?
always work.
That's horrible
And now
advice.
you got a kid going through the education system who don't have a father.
You
who's
trying
willing-
to create continued generational curses. That's what you're trying to do.
Hold on, sir.
In
Don't
this
point your
situation-
finger at me. Don't point your finger on this.
Sorry, guys, continue.
in this situation for me, this goes back to when earlier. It's when a person feel like if they do a lot for somebody that they can change their mind. And so I bet you when they met, she still wanted kids, but she felt like if I can get him to marry me, if I can do all of these things, it would change his mind. And you got to realize that when somebody says something, that's where they're at, and you need to meet them where they're at.
Fact.
And that's
Stop
it.
trying to change people.
And so in this situation, if you don't want a kid, I really hope you don't have a kid. You are a person who do not need to bring in a person into this world. We already got too many messed up parents in this world. And if you know you're not going to be great at it, I don't want you to have a kid. So I think this is one of those situations. I don't believe in divorce, but I think this is one that should lead to divorce because they absolutely on two different wavelengths.
He just said he not father material. Like, that's really big and deep for
Oh,
somebody
yeah,
to say that.
for-
I mean,
to
it
know
don't come
that.
with a manual because I wasn't mother material per se because it doesn't come with a manual. But at the end of the day, for him to know that and him to be at his big grown age still saying that man is standing on what he said. And I'm
If
pretty
you-
sure he reiterated, but she was just so, we're getting married. I don't care, whatever you say.
If you still want to be with the girl, get a vasectomy. Don't tell her about it. And then try as much
Oh
as
my
you
God.
can. Try as
You
much
just
as you
told her how
can.
to trick and have a baby, so he can't tell her how to not have
But then I was toxic. So go ahead and tell him he toxic.
You toxic.
I am. But if you want
what I
to
expect.
keep it working. But it's going to, regardless, going to lead to divorce. I will, for his sake, if he does not want to have kids, I will advise him to get snipped. That way it's no accident.
That's
And
if you really, 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 really plan on staying there with her. Go through all of that. But then again, just get snipped because you're not father material and you don't want kids. You should have been snipped. It shouldn't even be an issue.
I heard it's
right
15
now.
minutes in and out.
Yeah, no, I'm seriously. Like, you shouldn't even be
Interesting.
writing in because you should have already been snipped.
I mean,
Knowing you ain't want no kids, but you around here still pull out game strong. You're too damn old for that.
You can leave it in now. You can leave it in. You ain't got to pull it out.
I think this podcast has took a turn
what?
for
what?
the worst. You know,
Wow.
there's a divide in this section, right? The people that are spitting facts, and then somebody down there that's not, but
It's a
know
weird
what?
divide. It's like 1, 2, 3. And then there's the one that's like,
right. I don't want to go there because we're on a time frame here.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm going to
Now
go
we're
ahead and
on
take
time.
the next one here. Dear podcast crew, my girlfriend of almost a year seems to defend her ex /baby daddy when I say things I dislike about him, and I find it infuriating. I feel like she's constantly excusing his bad behavior and parenting, and low-key makes me think she hasn't moved on. Sincerely, in my feelings.
Can I go first?
Yes. Go ahead, Jay Educator.
You're the problem. You're insecure. First of all, we are adults.
Speak to the camera when you say this, because this is powerful.
Yeah, this is. Come on with it, because I think I know where you're going with this one. I think I know where you're going with this one. Go ahead.
Here we go. I think you're insecure, respectfully. But no, for real, I really think you're insecure because why do you need to degrade another person and you want the mother of his children to agree with you? Right. You still need to understand that they may not be together, but he still holds a place within her life as the father of her kids. So why would you even want that negative energy in your household? Why would you want to be talking about this man and his kids is right there and she shares a kid with him? You're the problem. You want her to degrade him so then you guys can team up, degrade him, and make this situation difficult. Co-parenting should not be a difficult situation because it's not. You are you're the problem when it comes to people trying to co-parent and being in a relationship with somebody. You're the problem. Literally. Yes. Let them co-parent. Let them do their thing. She's with you. Take pride in knowing that every day she wakes up and she chooses to be with you, but she's not choosing to have you discriminate the father of her kids. Like, you need to get out your feelings and you need to start being secure as a man, because right now you sound like BITC, and I won't finish.
We can't even spell it. Jesus.
I'm done.
So I would have to also say that it is quite childish for this young gentleman to be making such these statements. Because once again, them badass kids are going back and telling their daddy the stuff you saying. That's number one, right?
Yeah.
So now you're causing a divide with the children. Because they feel like you the man that's talking bad about my dad. You need help. You need prayer. I can't help you with this.
As someone who used to date single mothers.
You're not single mothers.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that was your
mothers.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Any type of mother.
I want them with kids.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, I used to, cougars, mothers, whatever it was.
I'm so tired.
But
come on.
My
You got him.
I dated. I was in a relationship with one that was. I think, luckily, I guess for me, the baby daddy was in jail, but he got out. He got out about 6 months later.
That's how you like it, huh? Yeah, keep going.
He got out 6 months later.
Yeah, he got out 6 months later. But I never. That's that child's dad, regardless, because he got framed for whatever he did. He literally didn't do nothing. But regardless about when he did get out, it was like it's not his fault. As far as it's not the child's fault. So I would never. And again, I would never want to degrade somebody's. Like if it's not something that's going towards me and my relationship with the mother. If he can't be man enough to be a father figure for the child, I'm here. But I wouldn't sit here and degrade that causes insecurity. That shows that you are insecure. To just sit here and be upset that it's like jealousy. It's like how can I explain it? It's like he did say it, like the ex. Like he's so hung up that it's the ex, and that they literally have a lifelong bond because of that child. That he's willing to oh no, he did it all right. And who knows if he's really doing anything bad parenting? I mean, who knows? But other than that, I just feel like as a man, I would not sit here and degrade another woman's or a child's father because I don't like him. And that's what it feels like. He just doesn't like him because he has some type of connection with the mother, which is also his girl. Insecurities.
Yeah.
Anything to add to that?
No.
Have you been?
No,
have you
they
been
did
there? Have you done that?
What? No.
Have you been through there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would you think she'd been through that?
No, I'm just saying.
Why you think she'd be through that? This is a good wholesome one over here. a good church.
No, but I'm saying.
Bound woman.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean that.
You want to go ahead and take the next one?
I will. Dear podcast crew, my ex, I want to put emphasis on ex because I can't wait to say something about this. My ex-wife is cheating on her soon-to-be ex-husband. Already, that's a mess. Yes, they are already getting divorced. While my child's high school, the child is in high school's coach, with the child high school coach. So the ex-wife is cheating with his child's coach.
Okay.
Now, listen, this way it get deeper. The problem I'm having is the coach is also married. I'm pretty sure the soon-to-be ex-husband already knows that he's being cheated on, just not by who. And of course, the coach's wife doesn't deserve this either. I found this all out a few hours ago, and I'm sick to my stomach over it. Would you inform everyone of the truth I now know? Sincerely, should I say something? I have something to say to you really quickly.
We're just going to get Asia response on this, and we're going to move into the next letter because we're in the time frame. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I just want to say you need to mind your motherfucking business. You need to mind your business. You are too invested into what your ex-wife got going on.
You sound like Michael.
And then my whole thing is your child is in high school. Why do you even know what your ex-wife got going on? You don't even really have to have no communication with her. Your child in high school, darn near grown. You are too invested. You need to get you an ex. Somebody else, because you're too invested and you need to mind your business. I don't think you should say anything. I think that this is a case of you need to maybe go out and get you somebody because you're clearly bored and all in the wrong people's business. You need to just mind your business. You need to mind your business. Sincerely, you should mind your business.
Thank you for such powerful words.
Yes.
Okay, you did that.
Thank you.
You guys, we're going to read one more letter before we wrap it up here. The last one is going to be, hey, podcast, I'm looking for some advice. I have a friend who suffers from a lot of depression and mental health issues. I try to be a good friend, but sometimes I don't believe if their depression is real. I'm just being honest. I feel like they are being overdramatic with certain things. I want to be a good friend, but I want to be honest with them. How should I handle this sincerely? Is it real? Jay the Educator.
Yes, for real.
You want to speak some facts here?
No, seriously.
Yes. So just a little bit of history. Found out that I was bipolar at the age of 22 in college and inside of a house. I tried to do some things and it didn't successfully work out. And when I found out, it was a lot of clarity to my life because a lot of time people thought that I was seeking attention and they didn't understand and I didn't understand. Whenever I date somebody or if I'm in a relationship or friendship or whatever the case may be, it's something that I tell people, and it's why my circle is small, but what I tell them is, I don't need for you to fix me. I don't need for you to try to be my savior. I just need for you to be there. And sometimes being there is just sitting in my house. I may be going through it. You just sitting in my house. In a relationship, it may be just us laying down, lights are all off, and that's it. You're just being present. This frustrates me because who are you to tell somebody how they're feeling? Who are you? Who are you to say that because the way you internalize happiness, the way you internalize all of these things, that is the real definition of how depression looks like. That is the real definition of how anxiety look like. You are not those things. People, the way in which that people express is different. When somebody die, you may cry. The other person may go to work every single day because that's how they handle it. You are not a real friend. You're not a good friend. I think you need to figure out some things within yourself and in this moment, I think you're projecting. And the reason why that I think that you're projecting is because it looks like if you're always having to show up for this person because they're going through something, you probably feel like this person is getting something that you're not getting. And so it becomes, well, we always got to do this. We always got to do this for you. We always got to do this for you. I think that you should let that friendship go. I don't think that you are good for that person and their mental health. And you can be probably a lot of cause of a lot of backhanded things because that energy is real. When somebody don't like you and you think that they like you, it's a lot of comments that is made that you then start second guessing like, was that real?
Yep.
Was that?
Yes.
And that energy is so real. When I removed people out of my life who gave me that energy, I was so happy. So happy. So
that can also cause a downward spiral.
Yes.
As well.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
You ain't a friend. I don't even want to talk to this person.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is a trigger.
Look, so-
also published a poetry book about depression and bipolar. You know, you guys can check it out. It's called Bipolar Versus.
No, for real. Drop it again.
Wait, I'm gonna give him an opportunity to drop it. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to drop it because you know we finna wrap it up here.
I would say as someone who worked in the mental health field, again, you don't know who's bipolar anxiety. It doesn't look like how they paint it to look like. Somebody could be right here happy, and next thing you know, Robin Williams, that man was the life of the party, and ended the life of his party. So it's like, sorry, that's not funny. But I'm saying it's you don't know what it really looks like. Depression looks like a smile.
Yeah.
Suicide looks like laughter. Like no one knows exactly what the other person's going through. So for you to call out, oh man, I think this man tripping. Even if he was, he's still that's another form of mental health. But he still needs somebody to be there for them, regardless.
Okay. I think you guys left off with some very insightful knowledge, and I hope the person who wrote that in understand that you need some prayer. But anyway, you guys, this has been another great episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, season 6. It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh so amazing touch. Make sure you follow the podcast page at readyforit_1. Make sure you follow myself at amazingiam_Asia. Where can the people find you at on social media?
On Instagram, TikTok, as _Asia the Real. It's Asia the D-A, Asia the Real. Okay? And then Facebook, Asia Max.
Juby.
I went from professional to you can find
Don't worry about me. Go ahead.
I'll worry about myself, sorry. You can find me on Instagram on what is I changed it. Oh yeah. Jack of Trades, JACQOFTRADES.
And last but not least, my boy Jed, the educator. Where can they find you at? And go ahead and plug that book again, please, if you don't mind.
You can find me on IG at Acosta Jam91. Also, you can go on Amazon and purchase the book. It's called Bipolar Versus. Shout out to everybody who left reviews. It was #1 for like 2 weeks, sold a lot of copies.
That's what's up.
Part 2 is coming out, and you can also catch the visuals that went with the book as well. So
We'll make sure we drop the link at the end of the video.
I will make sure. I'm not good at it. It's been an amazing episode, y'all. Get ready for it.